Hi everyone, this is Charles Lee with Dragonbucha. In today's video, I want to show you a second fermentation of the dragon fruit infused kombucha. So in front of you, you can see these two 1 gallon. So as written on the jar, this is the first fermentation F1. It was done in May 4th, and today is May the 18th. So we have ferment the first kombucha fermentation for 2 weeks. So the color has changed drastically. I'm using a black tea, and comparing to the color, as you can see right now, after 2 weeks, the color is much lighter. And as always, you can see the SCOBY is kind of sitting at the top here, and this jar too. And also, if you can observe and look closely, that we have this bubbly formed around the rim of the jar, which is an indication of the kombucha is taking over, fermenting the black tea, and it's bubbly, it's getting fizzy, which is very common during the first fermentation. All right, so what I'm gonna do today is we're gonna flavor this raw kombucha with fresh dragon fruits. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Always cover with, in this case, I'm using kitchen napkins in order to prevent flies or ants from going into the jar. All right, so what we're gonna do is do it one at a time. Let's start with this guy. Okay, so we're gonna take out the SCOBY. Every time there's gonna be a new SCOBY formed at the top. So you're just getting a new pellicle in each batch. Here we go. This is the SCOBY. Let's have it sit right here. You can look closely in this kombucha. Look at how fizzy it is already. All right. Now, on this one, the same thing, we are going to remove the SCOBY. Here we go. I'm actually using more than just one pellicle. I'm using like 2 of them, if not 3 of them. Nice. Look at it. Inside, same thing, it's fizzy. Love it. Smells really good, the kombucha. And now what we're gonna do is, for this SCOBY, and where we're gonna put it, obviously this SCOBY, we will put it in the SCOBY hotel. So then when I start the next batch, I always have SCOBY that I can get from, and I'm never gonna run out of SCOBY, right? So before I put it in, I wanna make sure that I have at least 2 cups for each SCOBY. My hand is already washed and clean. Just gonna put it in here. Okay, nice. SCOBY. Yeah. Back in the SCOBY hotel. Now we're just gonna have to add the raw kombucha into the SCOBY hotel, so then the SCOBYs can continue to live in the hotel. getting 2 cups from each jar. All right, so there we have it. I'm gonna close this back up. All right, so look at it, how pretty it is, this Gobi Hotel. And whenever I need to make a new batch like this, I can always go to the Gobi Hotel. Okay, now it's time to flavor these 2 raw kombucha with fresh dragon fruit. And right here, I have prepared dragon fruit. And if you watch my previous video, I mixed 3 varieties of dragon fruit: the white flesh, the red flesh, and the yellow dragon fruit. 3 of them into 1. So here we go. And what I'm gonna do is, in order to make the second fermentation quicker, I'm actually going to blend this fresh dragon fruit and to make it in a puree form. So when I add it into the culture, it will accelerate the fermenting process. All right, so here we go. I have this handheld blender here in front of me. Works. All right, so here we go. This is fresh dragon fruit. All right, so I'm gonna just blend it. Nice. Look at the color of it. This is all natural dragon fruit color. It's a red color or magenta color. Okay, so I have roughly 6 ounces. So I'm gonna just evenly pour into each jar for 3 ounces each. Getting close. Yep, so that's my 3. So the rest goes to this jar. And there we have it, you guys. So the second fermentation, it's a much quicker process. I'm just gonna let it ferment for 3 days for my second fermentation. And then I'm gonna show you my next video in the third fermentation, where I'm going to strain out the dragon fruit pulp into individual bottle. And then we will continue a third fermentation before we let it sit in the refrigerator. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this video and stay in touch until the next video. Cheers.